Okay, so here I am, as promised, panting, out of breath, but I said I was gonna do this, so we gonna do this. Okay, all right, so today's video is we're talking about the difference between activation and validation. Now, why is this so important, Ren? Well, okay, let's be honest. A lot of times we sit down with our friends, and when we involve our friends in any problem that we have, we involve their head and their heart. And sometimes this is okay for a minute, but if it's a heavy secret you're burdening somebody with, if it's a major life choice you're burdening somebody with, one, it's a burden. Two, you're involving their head, so they're going to think about you. And if they care about you, you're going to involve their heart. So even after you finish talking with them or they finish talking with you, the problem has not left their head or their heart. So a lot of people come to us in maybe it's like confusion, or they'll come to us in moments of oh, what should I do? For example, let me just share this, one or two, three things. One person's like, my person is beating me. What should I do? They just wanted validation that the person was not good. Where most people would say, I would just maybe pack my stuff up and go. The person just wanted validation that what they were feeling was not good. So involving somebody in this problem with their head and their heart is a huge issue. Now they're just like, they're not going to just stop. You're involving everything inside of their head and their heart. So this was stressful for me. This is and still is particularly stressful for me because here I'm sitting here involving everything that all my resources and how I care about you. Let me go and drop you off at a better place or whatever. And they just want validation. People who talk and say, oh, the world is not for entrepreneurs. Yeah, it's so hard out there. Oh, my goodness. What are they activating? They're just validating each other's thoughts instead of moving forward. Now, let's talk activation. Activation happens when you're ready to take action. I have a video by the name, I think I made it a few years ago, and it's called Pet Peeves by Those Who Like to Take Action. So if you like to do things and you're not just going to sit around and just sit and think of ideas, there's some things that are not going to sit well with you, including how you relate to other people, including how you think about things. This is activation. Activation pushes you from just not doing to doing, from a different mindset, from one mindset to another, and not just sitting and, oh, that's great. I'm talking get up and do something. You called me because you had a problem. You called me because you ran out of money. You called me, just think of all the reasons that all your friends or family call you because they need something, because they need to talk to you about something, and it's about taking action. Now, let me go ahead and say a lot of times when we're with our friends, and it's a bit noisy down there. I'm having dinner with some people, and I'm about to go on a trip, and I wanted to be able to post this for you guys because I care and I love you. I love you. So I want you to be activated. I want this to serve as a form of activation so you can truly wake up something within, so you can say, okay, you know what? I'm going to move forward to that. Okay, I'm gonna not just sit here on my behind and hope that, she was really right. I really don't have good friends, huh? No, get up and either be alone for a long time so you can recognize what people who treat you right feel like, or people who what they don't feel like this is family should not treat you like this. Oh, okay. So it's not an excuse to perpetually stay where you are. This is the difference. Activating starts action. It pushes, it ignites a fire in you to propel you from one place to the next. So yeah, this is pretty much it. It's kind of all I had planned for the moment, just so I could share this with you guys. It's important that you know what the difference is, and that you don't sit in a place there. And it's okay for a moment for people to think, oh, okay, I just need like validation. Was what I think it was right? Like, I was thinking, right. And don't get me wrong, we all do this, but like there's a time and a place to just be validated, and then there's a time and place to be activated. And activation is so important when it's a positive activation. If it's pushing you to activate, like, oh, this person, let's just say you spend some time in something I don't recommend, which is psychics or telepathy or anything like that. I don't recommend doing that. If you're spending your time with people and this is a good song. But if you're spending time with people that are activating you in a negative sense, it's time to get validated so you can get activated in the opposite sense. So most people don't want, and this is frustrating. This is why most people, the very few are successful, except for you guys, because you're unapologetic gang. But most people are not successful because they want to be validated. They don't want activation. And to act is actually like, it's the hardest part. Well, for some people, I think it's honestly the continuation and like finding good sustainable resources and stuff like that, people, ideas, places that will be able to actually is not really that hard. I mean, it's just like the focus. It's just, there's no perfect part of any journey, but generally speaking, it's a good journey. So with that said, I want you all to be activated, okay? Activate yourselves to do something this month, in the next 6 months. I've shared this with you. This is still July. You still have time to move forward. Hola, buenas tardes. You still have time to move forward, to do something with yourselves, to make your goals. This is not like, oh, I'm validated. Yeah, no. Get it together. I have my goals, and when those are over, I'm happy to do a really long video and like, so you can see the progression of some of the things I've done. But make sure you have partners. Make sure you're writing it down. I have a whiteboard in my room, and every time that I need to like get something together, think about something, I've got it on my whiteboard and I'm activated and I'm validated. You're still doing it. You're doing it. So keep that momentum going. Activate yourself to be different. You really don't want to be the same come December 31st. Like come January 1st, you want to be like, yeah, look at me like before. Like I didn't look like that. Like I look so much different. Like, or I've like really worked on myself physically, spiritually. My relationship is different. My prayer life is different. I'm eating different. I have more subscribers. have a new product. Whatever it is that you're doing for the next 6 months, get yourself together and activate. This message is to activate you, okay? I want to validate that you are not supposed to be in this place where you are. Yes, you're supposed to be everywhere you're supposed to be, but I'm only letting you know this because you're not supposed to be in the same place come 6 months. I'm not talking about your apartment. I'm not talking about your house. It could be the same house or apartment. It could be the same place in, physically, but spiritually, in your business, financially, in your friendships, whatever it is. You're not supposed to be in the same place. Come December 31st, your life needs to change. Yes, it needs to change. Because if you're going to stay the same, then it's not fun. Like, what is the point of life? You're just taller and got a couple more gray hairs, or like, get it together, guys. I'm taking my own advice. That's the only reason I'm like, not just like, oh, I wish you would. Like, I'm not validating. I'm activating. I'm activating myself. So I'm activating you. Get it together. You got this. I'm going to hang up right now. And just do you, boo-boo. Do you. I'll see you. And like, when you're done, you guys comment at the end of this video, whatever it is that maybe you don't have a group of friends that you can like go ahead and support, who are supportive of you. This is your space. Put it down in the comments below. What is it that you're planning to change in the next 6 months? I mean, come December 31st, like you will be brand new. And in what area or areas of your life are you focusing on every single day that you were just focusing on it? All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.